I am live. Hello, Facebook group. Hello, hello. Okay. Again, if you can hear me, see me, give me a like, give me a thumbs up. Let me know that you can hear me, see me. We're live here for the day 3 of the workshop. Yes, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, so I want to make sure you can hear me and see me. Welcome. Welcome, Kat. Welcome. Welcome, Alice. Good to see you guys. Welcome back to day 3. Annie, awesome. Hello, hello. I know you guys are committed because you guys been showing up for the past 3 days. So, really give yourself a pat on the shoulder for coming up. Yeah, good morning. Hello, Alice. Good to see you. Good morning, Kat. Amazing. So let's get into it, okay? Today is the last day and we have a lot to cover, okay? So before we go into day 3, what I would like to do is actually just take some time to go back to day 1 and day 2, and then we can go into day 3, okay? So if you're ready, yeah, give me a thumbs up. Very good. So day 1, really quickly, day 1, it was all about awareness, right? We spent the whole hour talking about awareness, talking a little bit about who you think you are, okay? Who you think you are. And then we talk a little bit about the truth. Hi, Maisha. Good to see you. Amazing. So hopefully by now you have learned something about the truth about who you are, which is you are infinite. You are a spiritual being. Anything is possible, right? So that's the concepts that we talked about on day 1. We also talk about self-love, self-worth, right? Self-worth is a biggest concept, if you will, when it comes to this part of your self-image, right? How do you value yourself? Okay. And when we talked about self-esteem and self-confidence, is how much do you trust yourself? How do you feel about yourself? Do you feel like you're capable? Do you feel confident? Right? And then we go into self-image. So today I'm gonna go deeper into self-image. Okay, so today is all about attraction. Hello, hello, hi Sarah, good to have you back. Very good. So we're just, for people that are just jumping on, hey Carrie, we're just doing a quick recap of day 1 and day 2 before we go into day 3. Okay, and then at the end of day 1, I asked you guys to do something for yourself, right? And some of you actually went out and did it, and that felt good, didn't it? Imagine doing that every single day. Every single day, carve out some time just for you to work for you. Okay, and it's, I want you to take care of you first. Okay, because most of the time what happens is you busy taking care of your clients, you busy taking care of your family, your husband, your kids, your parents, right? And then at the end of the day you're exhausted. That's when you think about yourself. Okay, so I want you to start creating this habit of taking care of you first. So what do I mean by that is having a morning routine. Who here actually has a morning routine? Let me know. Type in the chat. If you have a morning routine, type yes in the chat. And when I talk about morning routine is, for example, you wake up, maybe you drink a cup of water, you exercise, you meditate, right? You read, right? Sarah, yay, awesome, awesome. What do you do? I'd love to hear, what do you do for your morning routine? Hey, Sam. And Hanny says, yep. Okay. So what is it that you guys do in the morning? Okay. Like your me time, if you will, your me time. You always look forward to your morning latte. That's good. That's good. That's just you and the latte, right? Nothing else. Nothing. Everybody is still asleep. Maybe it's you and your latte. Beautiful. Yeah. Meditation and yoga for sure. Yeah. Meditation. in the morning and yoga. Okay, so make sure you encompass things that relating to these three things, right? Your mind, do something to stimulate your mind, whether that's reading a book or you meditate, right? And then that's the mind. Your body is yoga, or you exercise, you go to the gym, right? And then the spirit, mind, body, spirit, you can visualize, right? You can read some spiritual books or listening to some um, anything, right? Relating to you feeling your fuel. Okay. Peloton. Yeah, that's awesome. That you try to ride. No trying, Sarah. No trying. Just do. Just do. And do meditation. Beautiful. Okay. That is so, so important. How you show up before the day is how you're going to set the tone for the rest of the day, right? I know everybody has heard that before. But truly, what's really happening, just so you guys know, is that you're setting up your energy field in the morning, right? Energy is everything and everything is energy. You've heard that. Okay. But when you set up your morning routine, like you set up the whole energy field for you to carry out the whole day. Okay. It really makes a difference. Okay. And I know for some of you, if you have never had a morning routine, or if you have morning routine and sometimes, you fall off the wagon and then you go on vacation, you feel like something is off, right? That's why. Yeah, Alice, very good. You have coffee, you write your goals down, you're reading with your reading partner. Beautiful, right? Having an accountability is huge. Okay, having someone to bounce ideas with, right? I also have a reading partner myself too. Before this call, I was just on the call with him. We're reading this book. You guys want to know? I'm reading this book. It's called The Hidden Power by Thomas Trower. So this is one of the best authors that Bob Proctor really enjoyed. So that's what I was reading before getting on the call. So you see, I'm feeding my mind as well. Okay. Beautiful. So that was day one. Okay. And then day two. Let's talk about day two. Day two, we talked about alignment. Okay. The second A, alignment. So in order for you to start aligning, right, you got to first align yourself. Okay. How do you align yourself? Is you have to let go of the old. Let go of the old beliefs, let go of the old thinking, let go of the old disempowering habitual way of thinking and doing things. Okay. Maybe in the past, you have maybe scarcity mindset around money, perhaps. Maybe in the past, you have a belief that you're not enough, that you're not good enough, right? Could be. So we're letting those old beliefs and old identities, if you will, letting them go. Okay. So can anyone tell me what are you willing to let go? What limiting belief are you willing to let go? What limiting identities that you think you're not, right? That's just an excuse, right? Oh, I'm not good with social media, so I'm not gonna work on that, right? It's okay if you're not. You can hire someone to do it, right? That's the beautiful thing about having money is that you can hire out, right? Okay. So yeah, what are some of the things? What are some of the things that you're willing to let go of? This is what we talked about yesterday. Letting go of the old and then welcome the new. And then one tip for you guys. One really quick tip. If you want to have money coming in to you or clients coming in, one of the fastest way I'll tell you is clear out your space. Clear out your space. Okay. That will create space for the new. Okay. Okay. Maisha says, not good enough. Imposter syndrome. Yep. I'm going to actually be talking about imposter syndrome today. Yeah, absolutely. Thank you for sharing. Yeah. Marianne says self-pity. Yeah. Yeah. That's a low vibration emotion, right? Just like pity, like it's self-sabotaging. Okay. Self-pity, for those of you that may not know, self-pity is anger towards inward. Imagine that. You're not being angry, right? Sometimes you're like, oh, I'm not an angry person. But self-pity is anger towards inward. It's like you're putting yourself. Imagine that. Okay, just so you know. And Brian said, doubt. Ah, was I just lucky? What kind of lucky, Brian? Just kidding. You're always it's never luck, okay? Like did you guys know that luck is the word that people describe to a phenomenon that people don't know? Luck is a phenomenon that people try to explain when they don't know how to explain it. They say, "Oh, you're just lucky." Right? I remember 3 years ago when I got to meet with Bob Proctor. Some of you might know him. He was my mentor. When I got to meet him, when I got to have dinner with him, some people I remember someone on social media was like, "Oh, you're so lucky," right? But what they don't know is that it was not luck. It was not pure luck that I was able to sit there and have dinner with Bob. I created that. I created that. I wrote it down. I created that and I visualized that. I affirmed that for 6 months before it happened. Right? It was no luck. But people don't see that. People don't see the things that you do behind closed doors. So they think it's luck. It's not luck. It's never luck. There's no coincidences, right? Just like you guys being on the calls, there is no coincidences. Okay? All right, so we talked a little bit about law of forgiveness and what are you willing to let go of, okay? So I want to hear from you guys talking about the visions. Did you do your assignment? Who here actually did their assignment? Who here actually put themselves first and actually put some time into doing the assignment? Comment me in the section. Me in the section. Who here actually did their assignment and put some time aside to work on themselves? Yes, Lolly. Luck is preparation means opportunity. You gotta always be prepared. Yep. Oh, Maisha says me. Good. See how you showed up for yourself. That's beautiful. Anyone else? Anyone else actually sit down and think about what kind of life you want to create? Or you're too busy. You're too busy taking care of other people. When is it ever going to change for you? If you don't do something different, nothing will be different, right? Yeah, Kat. Thank you for your honesty. Thank you for your honesty. Yeah. Gotta start putting you first, right? Gotta start putting you first. When you put yourself first, what are you telling the universe? That you're worthy, right? But if you always take care of other people and then you put yourself last, what are you what messages are you telling the universe? Okay. So start to shift that. Okay. But thank you for your honesty and thank you, you showed up and being here. That says a lot too. Okay. So I want to hear from the group. What did you write down? And if you haven't had the chance to write down, take this time now. You're here, you're listening. Why don't you take the time to write it out? Right? So we talked about the 6 aspects of life. First is financial. Okay, how much money would you want to earn? Maybe this year, by the end of this year, right? 6 months. We have 6 months till the end of the year. How much money would you want to earn? Right? How many clients you want to help? Right? What about in a year or two? Right? So in the long term wise, How much asset will you want to have? Okay, financially. Let's talk about financial. Okay, write down a number. Okay, you don't have to post in the chat. That's okay. That's for you. But I want you to write it down. And remember, don't overthink it because your mind is gonna come in. Okay, don't overthink it and just like, what do I want? What do I want? Okay, whatever number you put down, just write it. Okay, don't overthink it. What about your health? Right, your health is your wealth. Health is most important. Right? If you don't have health, you don't have anything. So are you taking care of you? Are you eating when you're supposed to eat? Are you taking care of your vessel, your body? Right? That's self-love. Are you feeding the nutrition that it needs? Are you moving your body, getting the oxygen, right, that it needs? Vitality. How much energy you have? Are you sleeping? Are you getting enough sleep at night? Right? All these things. What about relationships? Relationships. What kind of relationships you want to have? Romantic relationship, business relationship, better relationship with your spouses, kids, parents, friends, right? Acquaintances. What kind of relationship? Okay. When it comes to relationships, it's very important to have a harmony in your relationships. Harmony. Okay? Harmony in your relationships. What about lifestyle? Lifestyle. Lifestyle. What kind of lifestyle you want to create for yourself? Type in the chat. What kind of lifestyle you want to create? What kind of lifestyle? Freedom, right? I think someone said freedom yesterday. Freedom. What does that feel like? What does that look like, freedom? Ah, Lolly says first class. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yes. Write that down. I took my first business class on an Emirates flight to Dubai 2 months ago. Oh, what a quite an experience, I tell you. Was yeah, because like I mentioned to you guys, I'm afraid of heights, so I don't really enjoy flying. But for some reason, on the business class, it was quite nice. The flight was 15 hours, and I'm like, oh, it was so short. Usually, I'm like, oh my god, like I dread about having long flights, right? Because I'm just like, oh, let's just get me out of here. But it was quite nice. Like I actually slept on the flight, right, and then enjoyed, watched the movie, like enjoy the food. I'm like, wow, this is what I didn't know, right? I've never experienced that before. I didn't know. Yeah, first class, Sarah. Designer. Brian. Yeah, why not? Right? Able to travel around the world. Yes. Time and money to for your hobbies. Yes. Right? Time freedom. Yeah, dress however you want. Absolutely, Kat. Dress however you want. Okay? However you want. Although I'm going to go into that today about self-image, about how you want to present yourself. Okay? In a certain way, in a certain way. Yeah, but the freedom, right? To just be you. Be you, right? Not being restricted. Not being restricted. Okay, so in my past life, my first job was I was in the banking industry. So I had a lot of like suits and like like, and I see them in my closet. And I'm like, no, it's not me anymore. I had to wear them, right, because of the work, but now I get to wear whatever I want, right? So it's freedom. Like no one is gonna tell me, oh, you can't wear that, Amy. Now I get to wear whatever I want, right? Oh, Sarah, amazing. Yes, yes, definitely. You gotta make it to Dubai soon. I might see you there because I'm moving there, by the way. Anyhow, so good. I love it. It's coming in. Lifestyle. Yeah. You see? Amazing. What about personal growth? Let's talk about that. Personal growth and spirituality. Personal growth and spirituality. How much time do you want to invest? How much money would you want to set aside to invest? Like personal growth is number one for me. It is number one. Not just because I'm a coach, but even before I became a coach, I fell in love with personal growth, right? Because I saw the transformation in myself and I see it in my clients, right? I see the how powerful it is, personal growth. Yeah. And then understanding who you are is like it's about awareness, right? It's about like what you know you're capable of and then you actually do it, like that feeling. Yeah. So personal growth and spirituality. Make sure you definitely have set aside time and money, right, for that. Okay. How do you want to spend your days? How many retreats you want to go on? Right? You could go to retreats if you want to. Okay. Lastly is the purpose and impact. What kind of impact do you guys want to make? Type in the chat. I want to hear from you guys. What kind of impact you want to make? Maybe in your family, maybe in your community, right? Before you go out to the world, okay? So in your family, you start off with your family, your circle of influence, right? Your community, maybe your neighborhood, and then you go out, expand, right, to the world. Yeah. Oh, okay. That's beautiful, Sarah. Yes. Positive impact. Yep. Definitely. Right. And you don't need to wait. This is the thing. A lot of people think like, okay, I will start donating money when I have a lot of money, right? You don't need to wait. You start now. You're not waiting, right? So, for example, right now, like I'm donating to a charity of mine, like I mentioned, the animal shelter one, right? Like I mentioned to you guys. I donate on a monthly basis, right? I'm not waiting till, oh, once I make it. No, I'm doing it now. You do it now. Do what you can with whatever resources you have. Okay. That's another thing. If you want more money to come in, give it away. This idea will make you a lot of money. I tell you guys. You want more money to come in, give away some. Do you have anybody's like beliefs coming up? Like, what? What are you saying? I don't have enough. How can I give? Remember, whatever you when you create space, you have more for the good to come in. Okay, so give away some money. Okay, and more will be given to you. Hope you guys got that. Beautiful, beautiful. And then yesterday we had a special guest, Kyle. He came on. Truly, Kyle is a really good friend of mine, and it was really a blessing for him to come and share. He shared a little bit about where I was before. I'm like, oh, that's my old life, but he knew, the who I was before I became a coach, right? He was there. So it's really cool for him to share, like to see my old version of me and then now the new version of me. So that was beautiful. Okay. All right. Are you guys ready for day 3? If you guys are ready, give me a 1. If you are ready for day 3, give me a 1. Thank you. Awesome. Hey, Victor. Good to see you. Awesome, awesome. One is coming in. All right, let's get to it. Day 3 is all about attraction. All about attraction. Okay, this is the fun stuff. Attraction. So I want to start off with a quote, right, from day 3. If you you don't attract what you want, you attract what you are. You don't attract what you want, you attract what you are. So this is the misconception that a lot of people think when they think about law of attraction, right? I'm gonna debunk, okay, the myth about behind law of attraction. Most people, they don't even know. They have no idea, okay? So what's the myth? The myth is about law of attraction is, okay, I'm just gonna think about all I want, right? I want money, I want a relationship, I want a six pack, right? Then I'm just gonna sit here and wait for it to come, right? That's a misconception about law of attraction. No, not at all. You don't attract what you want, you attract what you are. Okay? So, are you those things? If you want to attract a soulmate, for example, who is loving, kind, loves himself, loves herself, has um, emotional, emotionally ready, stable, right? Financially stable, for example, okay? You got to ask yourself, are you those things? If you want money, right? Because money is going to make you feel a certain way, right? Maybe money is going to make you feel abundant. Money is going to make you feel free, right? Do you feel those things now? Or if you feel lack and then you feel scarcity, then that's not, it's the total opposite of it, right? It's the total opposite of it. So it's not about what you want, guys. It's important to know what you want. That's the first step. It's important to know what you want. And then the second step is become the person. You got to become the person. Change who you are to attract that. Making sense? Give me a 2 if that makes sense. It's important to understand. It's important to know what you want, but that's not enough. Okay? That's only the first step. That's what we talked about yesterday. Today, we're going to talk about the second step. What needs to happen? You need to change yourself. Thank you. Thank you, Maisha. Okay, good. So we need to change you, okay? Because you're the cause, okay? If the results in your life, okay, relationships, money, all that things is the effect, right? The end result. The cause is you. So we got to change you. We got to change the cause, and your outside will change, right? So everything comes down to you, okay? Perfect. Perfect, perfect. Okay, good, 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 good. So the third step is attraction, right? We talked about that, attraction. So let's go into talking about law of attraction a little bit more, okay? I want to take you guys deeper, okay? You may have heard about law of attraction. I mean, law of attraction is like the latest trend, right? Everybody is like manifestation, law of attraction. But I'm telling you, a lot of people don't even know what they're talking about, right? A lot of coaches out there, okay, don't even know what they're talking about. So law of attraction is based off of, there are 7 spiritual laws of the universe. Okay, there are many, many laws in the universe. Okay, so one of the laws that you might be aware of is the law of gravity, right? I use that a lot because everybody has heard about law of gravity. Yes, law of gravity. So what is the law? Let me hear from you guys. What is the law? What's a law? When they say law of attraction, law of gravity, law of what? Cause and effect, right? What is a law? Can anyone tell me? This is important to understand. We're going to break it down, okay? I'm going to break it down for you. What is a law? It is certain. Ooh, I love that. Let's see. Yeah, Brian, it is certain. Certain means 100%, right? Do you have doubt when it comes to a law? Do you have doubts? Do you doubt if you jump out from a 10-story building that, oh, am I going to fall or am I going to fly? Do you doubt that? Do you doubt? Anybody? When it comes to gravity, do you doubt if you're going to fly or you're going to fall? No. I hope not. I hope not. I hope you don't go to a 10-story building and then, wonder if you're going to jump or not. Okay. No. Thank you. No, you don't doubt it, right? Because you know that you're going to fall 100%. Doesn't matter if you're female, you're male, where are you located? Doesn't matter. You're in Asia, you're in Europe, you're in the US, Canada. Doesn't matter, right? Doesn't matter if you're a kid, if you're old. It does not matter. Okay, no doubt. Okay, good. What else? What else does the word law mean? It's certain. Okay. What else? Does it apply to you only, or does it apply to universal? Does the law only apply to you? Like, hey, Brian, he's been a good boy today. I'm just joking, Brian. Okay, so if he jumps off the building, he's gonna fly. Like, do you think that's gonna happen? Like, the universe is gonna make it special for Brian. It's universal. Thank you. I believe I can fly, Brian. If you believe you can fly. Oh. Oh, look at what you tell yourself. That's hilarious. Right? So it's universal. Ah, thank you. Thank you, Hamsai. So something that cannot be changed. Ah, thank you. There you go. You cannot change it. You cannot change it. Write that down. It cannot be changed. Yes, it cannot be changed. Okay? It's certain. It's 100%. It cannot be changed. Okay? Good. We have that down. So the law of attraction is actually a secondary law. The primary law based off of law of attraction is the word law of vibration. You want to write that down. Law of vibration. And the law of vibration states that everything is vibrating. Okay, so this pen is vibrating. Okay, it might seem steel to you, but it's vibrating at a very fast speed that you can't see. Okay, it's not moving, but it is moving. Okay, imagine our bodies. Our bodies are moving, even though it may seem still, it's moving. Okay, so the law of vibration states that whatever you're vibrating at is the same, okay, on the same frequency, if you will. Okay, so it means like attract like. Write that down. Like attract like. Think of it as a magnet. Yes. Thank you, Henny. It is proven fact. Yes. So we're not here to discuss the validity of law of attraction, okay? It's proven. We're not going to talk about that. We're just going to talk about what it is and how can you use it to your advantage so that you can excel in your business and your life, right? That's all we're going to talk about here. Okay. So if law of attraction is like attract like, very simple, right? For third grade can understand, like attract like. Simple. Think of yourself as a magnet. You are a huge magnet. Okay? You're always attracting things to you. Always. It's nonstop. The question is, okay, it's just whether you're aware of it or not. You are always attracting things to you. The question is it what you want or what you don't want? And this is unconscious. Unconscious. So write that down. Unconscious. You're always attracting. Okay. So for example, if you want more money, okay, if you want more clients, okay, how about that? Let's talk about clients. Who here wants more clients? Type in the chat. More clients if you want more clients. Or more sales, more businesses, more deals, okay, whatever business is in. If you want more clients, type more clients. Who said first? Me. Lolly. Yeah, right? Yes, yes, yes. Okay. Okay. More clients, more sales, more deals, right? Help more people. Yes, 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 yes. More clients. Yes. Okay. So if you want to attract more clients, yes, more closing clients. Very specific, Ryan. Very specific. Yes, that's right. Okay. If you want more clients, what kind of clients are you going to attract? Because like attract like. You see? Like attract like. Very simple. If you want clients who are loyal, who are easy, right? Who can make decisions. Yes? Who is financially sound. Yes? Who feels worthy. Yes? All those things. Right? If you want those clients, then you need to make sure you are that quality. Yes? So you need to change you so you can attract those clients to you. That's it. It's not about, oh, I got to work harder to get clients. No, it's not about getting clients. It's about attracting clients. It's not about getting. It's not about going outside to get. It's about, okay, I'm going to work on myself and I'm going to attract them to me. To me. You see? Very different. Yes, yes, Hanny, I love it. Sophisticated, elevated. Oh, I love those. And loyal clients. Okay. So you got to look at yourself and say, am I those things? Am I sending out these signals? Right? Am I doing that? Okay. Because like attract like. Okay. So I want to go down to question number 3. You want to write this down. All self-images exist within you now. So there's an image of you who is sophisticated, elevated, loyal, right? Or financially stable, easy to work with, coachable. Okay, coachable is a big thing for me. Like my clients, they need to be coachable, right? And then financially sound, right? Is able to make decisions. It's not like procrastinate or like undecisive, right? So number 3, all self-images exist within you now. That's the first part. It's the one that you choose to focus on is the one that will grow. Please write that down. All self-images exist within you now. It's the one that you choose, consciously choose, deliberately choose to focus on. That's the one that will grow. So right now there's you're running, self-image is running, okay? There's a part of you that's abundant. There's a part of you that is like scarcity, lack, fear, doubt, worry, right? They all exist within you. But which one do you choose to focus on? Right? Comment in the section below. The beautiful part is that you can choose, guys. As human beings, you can choose. Like animals, they can't choose, right? Like my dog, he cannot choose to be more abundant. He cannot choose to be more present. I mean, he's always present, right? Animals cannot choose, but you and I, human beings, we can choose. We can choose. That's the beautiful part of it. So my question for you is, what do you choose? What are you choosing to focus on? So yesterday we let go, right? So some of you said letting go of doubt, worry, self-pity, and all that, right? We're letting go of that, okay? And then now I want you to reprogram the new version of you, okay? So let's go down to question number 4. Let's go down to question number 4. The old you and the new you. You see that? I want you to put your name in there. Put your name, full name. So I'll put my name, Amy Lynn, right? On the left and on the right. So the old version of me was Amy Lynn, right? The new version of you on the right is you, your name, 2.0. 2.0. So I have an iPhone, right? I have an iPhone. I just got a new iPhone, actually. So now I have 2 phones. So the phone I got is iPhone 13, I believe. Max Pro 13, okay? This iPhone is probably 8, I think. I don't remember. There's so many versions, right? So why do we upgrade phones? Like this is easy for everyone to understand. Why do you upgrade phones? Why do you upgrade phones? Like, can I still use this? Absolutely. I can still use this. But why do you upgrade phones? Why do you go out and buy the better, the newest version, the better like gadget? Why? Let me know in the chat. Why do you go out and go buy a new version of a phone? Why? It works fine. My old phone works fine. I can make calls. I can, check my emails, right? Advanced features. Yes. Better features and functions. Yes. Yeah. Improved, right? Improved features and functions. Yeah. So it runs what? Faster. Yes. It should be faster, more efficient, more effective. Yes, cats. That's actually the reason why I got the new phone. It's because of the camera, for sure. Better quality. So much clearer. Yes, to update the new. Then the second question I want to ask you is, when was the last time you upgraded you? When was the last time you upgraded you? Have you ever upgraded you? When? Right? We have no problem going out buying $1,000 phone. No problem. But when it comes to investing ourselves, oh yeah, no. I don't have that. I don't have the money to do that. Yeah. So okay, so Kat said you would like to think it's every day. You would like to think, yes, right? But do people do that? Right? I went through the whole transformation of myself, right? That's why, Kyle yesterday talking about the old self, the old Amy, right? The Amy 1.0. Now I'm actually 3.0 because I've been through the transformation of 2.0 already. I'm actually going into the third version of me, right? What about you? Okay. So if you never had the chance and never had the time to do that, let's do that now, shall we? So look at your workbook. That's why I put it on the left side of you. Okay, the old you and then the new you. Okay, but before we go into that, I wanted to be remind you, okay, something. I'm not saying to go out and, like, talk badly about the life that you've created so far. I'm not telling you to go out and say, oh, the you right now is not enough. It's not like that. Okay. The you right now got to where you are. Okay. So you should be grateful for the old version of you. Be grateful, right? But then you're like, hey, but I want to upgrade, right? I had a great life, right? So far. Maybe you had, you haven't, doesn't matter. But now you're like, okay, I'm actually gonna I want to upgrade. I want to upgrade. Okay. So do not go out and poo-poo on your own life. Okay. It's not that. That's not what I'm talking about. Okay. So you just gotta be grateful and said, I'm ready for the next level. Who is ready for the next level? Put your name 2.0 there. I actually I'm working on a program right now. It's a self-image program. It's called Opulent You 2.0. Okay. I'm very excited about that one. Opulent You 2.0. Okay. I think everybody should time to upgrade. Yeah, you've enjoyed 1.0. Yes, yes. Yeah, absolutely. Grateful, But it's time to, yeah, Alician 2.0. I love it. Oh my God, I love it. Yes. Lolly Gomez 2.0. Yes, Maisha 2.0. Brian, yes, 2.0. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Every day, once we decide, okay, the new version of you, every day you got to step into the new version. Henny 2.1. A. I love it. Okay. So take some time right now. Let's do that right now. Okay. So there are some old traits of you on the left side. Okay. Old me. I'll give you an example of old traits. What you're letting go. Okay. So for example, the old traits of you is someone who is undecisive, for example, right? The new version of you is someone who's decisive, who knows what he or she wants and can make a decision. Okay. I'm telling you, decision making is huge. It's huge. Decision is how you bring the non-physical, is the medium for you to bring the non-physical to the physical. You may or may not understand what I'm saying, but just write that down. Decision making is the medium to go from the non-physical, meaning your thoughts, your ideas, your vision, to physical. All it takes is a decision. Okay. But then how do you make decisions? That's a different topic. How do you make decisions? Okay. The only thing that you need to do when you make decisions, guys, is if you want it. Do I want it? Do I want this new car? Do I want this new life? Do I want this, whatever things that you want? Do I want this vacation? That's it. Okay. You don't worry about money. You don't worry about, oh, where is the money going to come from? Where am I? What about this? You don't worry about any of that. You make the decision first, everything else will fall into place. Trust me. Okay. So on the left hand side, what other things are you willing to let go? For example, maybe you're someone who maybe snooze when you wake up. Snooze, right? So you're on the left, snooze. On the right, the new version of you is the 2.0 version of you is someone who wakes up and then feels energized and ready to go. Right? So write, you can comment in the section. What are some of the things? And I'm just giving you an example, right? As you write. I make sure you actually writing. Okay. So the old version of you maybe is someone who has lack, maybe feel not enough, right? Maybe you have the way of thinking that, oh, you're not enough. You don't have enough experiences. You don't know enough, right? The new version of you, the 2.0 version of you, is someone who believes in himself or herself, who has high self-esteem, high self-confidence, high self-worth, right? I'm giving you guys some time to write it out. Okay. What about the avatar? The avatar is, how does the new version of 2.0 show up? How does the new version of you show up? The avatar. Like, does he or she dress for success? Right? What kind of car does he drive? What kind of car does she drive? Where do they go for vacation? Right? Because someone said 5-star, right? First class. Okay. So the avatar, how did that person show up? Who does that person hang out with? Who does he or she hang out with? Who do they hang out with? How does he or she walk? How does he or she talk? Does she talk good about him or herself, themselves, or do they always put themselves down? How do they think about themselves? Do they think highly of themselves, or do they always undermining themselves? No. Like when someone says, oh, like you look great, like good job, you did an awesome job. Oh no, that was nothing. That was nothing. Right? Do you mind your own efforts? What are some of the examples you put down? So that will lead us to number 5, right? So create a clear mental picture of that person. What are some features and benefits of the version of you 2.0? Right? So for new iPhone, it has better quality camera, right? What about you, the new version of you? What feature and benefits does he or she have? Someone who's decisive, someone who's abundant thinking, right? Someone who overcomes fears and challenges. Okay? Doesn't mean that you won't have challenges. Doesn't mean that, because you become this person, everything is like rainbow and sunshine, right? No, it's not going to be like that. You still have challenges. You still have, challenges and adversities that you have to overcome. But it's how you handle those things. This is the thing that you want to build in, okay, for everybody. The new version of you has a better attitude. Has a better attitude towards himself, herself, towards the world, towards everything. Better attitude. Okay. For example, maybe you didn't get a client yesterday, or maybe something fell through, right? The old you would have been like, oh man, why did I do that? Right? I should have done that. I could have done that, right? Beat yourself up, right? But the new version of you having a great attitude is like, oh, you touch everything lightly. Okay, it's all good, right? It didn't go through. I mean, it wasn't meant to be, but I'm going to focus on my goal. I'm going to keep on going. Who else can I help? Do you see that? Do you see how having a great attitude can make and break your business? Yes? Give me a yes. Give me a yes. I feel like Tony Robbins. Tony Robbins, like, give me a yes, right? If you've been to his seminar workshop, he's like, give me a yes. Thank you. Okay. Having a great attitude will really help you and your business, okay? Because it's how you see things. Okay, beautiful. Okay, so make sure you build that in there, okay? Have a better attitude towards yourself first, and then towards everything else, okay? So again, I want you to really write clearly. You have to build a clear mental picture of the person, okay? Right now, maybe you're not so clear because you really haven't really sat down and think about it, okay? So do take the time and write it out, okay? Like in all aspects. The version of you 2.0, what do they eat? How often do they exercise? What kind of conversations do they have, right? With people? How much money do they earn? How much assets, how many investments do they do? Okay, like you really wanted to have a clear mental picture of that version. Okay, so be sure to take the time to do that. And then next thing, let's pivot a little bit. Okay, the last question, what's next? What's next? Let's just say that you built this version of you. Okay, and then what? What do you do? What do you do after you build this version? If you look at the word attraction, okay, I'm gonna debunk attraction again. Okay, a lot of people think, okay, I'm just gonna sit here. I know what I want. I'm just gonna sit here and wait for it to come. Okay, I'm not gonna do anything. I'm just gonna sit here. I'm gonna meditate all day. I'm gonna visualize all day. Things will just pop up. Okay. Sorry to break it to you. That's not how it works. Because if you look at the word attraction, okay, number 6. Site, if you can pull it up, please. Number 6, attraction. I want you to look at the word. Okay, there's 2 parts to the word attraction. Is attract, action. You see that? Did you guys see that? There's action inside law of attraction. There's the action part. It says right there. You need action to set up the action law of attraction force. The cause. You need to get in the car, call the client, or make the call, do anything. Like you need to do some action, okay? But not just any action. Not just any action. Okay? It's gotta be action that will help you propel you to the next level. Okay. So what does that mean? So I think Maisha mentioned about imposter syndrome. Right? Yeah, you never seen it like that, right? No one ever explained to you the law of attraction that there's an action part. Right? But it's not just any action, okay? Don't get me wrong. It's not just go out and take massive action. It's not that. It's action, align action that's aligning to who you are. Okay, so for example, the 2.0 of you is someone who makes decisions. I'm going to this grocery store. Usually people look at the price tag. Oh, there's organic strawberry and non-organic. I'm just gonna buy the generic one because it's saved $2. Okay, but the new version of me wants organic. Okay, I want organic. I want the best of the best. So I choose the organic one, right? So you start to take different sets of actions. You see? Different small actions. But what's going to happen when you start to take small actions like that, becoming the new you, you're going to feel like an imposter syndrome. Okay? So Maisha talked about that. You are going to feel like that. Okay? And people around you going to start noticing things. They're like, oh, you're acting differently. What's going on? So you're going to feel like you're acting like someone else. Okay? That's normal. That's part of the process. Okay? Because now you're becoming a different version of you. So it's not fake it till you make it. Okay? You're not faking anything. I don't like the word fake it till you make it. You're not faking anything. You're acting as if. Write that down. Acting as if. You're acting like that, the person you want to become. Right? Remember, I said all self-images exist within you. You just got to focus on that. So now we're just focusing on that version of you who is already inside. Inside. You just got to let her out. Let him out. Okay, but initially, it will feel uncomfortable, just initially. But as you go out more and more, start doing it, you will feel like the new you. You would just feel like, oh, okay. Makes sense? It would just feel like the new you. Okay? So go out and start taking these small actions. Okay? So I know we're at the top of the hour. There's so much I want to go over, but it's just never enough time. Okay? So lastly, I do want to just thank you guys for attending. And yesterday, I offered my calendar for yesterday, and it was all booked up. So I got some of you asking if I had more slots. So I'm opening my calendar tomorrow, just tomorrow. Okay. I think I have 2 spots or 3 spots left. So I'm dropping the link for you guys. Okay. If you are ready to step into the new version of you, okay, I want you to book a call with me. Okay. It's a free call. And on the call, we're going to talk about step by step, how do we change from the old version of you to the new version of you. Okay. So you can truly live an opulent life and do have anything you want. Okay. So making that decision. Okay. Don't overthink it. Just book a call. I only have 2 slots. If it's full, then you got to wait. Okay. So with that, I want to thank every one of you for showing up, not for me, but showing up for you, right? For showing up for yourself. So give yourself like a huge pat on the shoulder and hug. Okay. And then if you have any questions, feel free to, you can drop in the chat, or you can send me a DM. Okay. I'm here to answer any questions you have. With that, have a beautiful week, and I will see you soon. Bye-bye.